Hi, this is Rob from Lincoln Electronics, inviting you to catch the excitement of football on HDTV. We have low prices, service after the sale, and 7 delivery are available. This month's specials: 32-inch TV for $4.99, 42-inch TV for $7.99, and a 50-inch TV for $9.99. Lincoln Electronics is your place to buy HDTV. Lincoln Electronics, 1358 Lincoln Way East, Chambersburg, or check us out online at lincolnelectronics.com.
Welcome back to PO Sports Talk. I'm Ed Gottwald along with Joel Rainier, and it's time to talk football again. High school football season begins this Friday, and it starts with a pretty big bang. Chambersburg plays at Greencastle Antrum's Cayley Field at 7:30. If you're planning to go, you better get there early to get a seat, I can tell you that.
Yeah, this is the one game we've been debating. Is Greencastle at the level of Chambersburg, even though Chambersburg struggled the last couple of years? The way Greencastle's built momentum, it's been like, how do you compare the divisions, and does Greencastle have a good enough program to take on a team like Chambersburg and some of the better teams in the Mid-Penn? And this will give us a good indication.
It will. I think a lot of people, it's not just the fact that it's two schools near each other, it's the fact that they did not play before, and you've had, perception of Chambersburg being so down and Greencastle, having a really solid program. It'll be interesting to see how this turns out. I think a lot of people are really curious.
You've always said that you think even some mediocre Chambersburg teams are probably better than some of our other area teams that are having good season, depending on the year, especially in football because of the lines and the type of competition they play.
Yeah, my opinion is that what's in divisions is huge, I think, and more so in football than the other sports. We'll find out. I'm certainly not saying Greencastle's out of this game.
No, not by any
at all.
stretch. That's why it's so interesting.
Yeah. Just a little bit about Chambersburg. They don't really have a whole lot of returning starters coming back. 6, I believe, is the number. But they do have some pretty good quality offensive line. They've got some really potentially good skill people, but they're young. And everybody's kind of learning a new system now with Coach Mark Saunders, both on offense and defense. So a lot of question marks. I know in their first scrimmage against York, Saunders, his take was pretty much just play everybody and just give everybody a chance to do something. It wasn't really a meaningful scrimmage. The second one was against Elizabethtown, and I think Elizabethtown's not expected to be that good, and Chambersburg kind of struggled at first, but then they played much better toward the end. So they might be finding themselves a little bit with with the new systems.
I'll tell you one thing, talking to Coach Saunders, he's an impressive dude. That guy knows his football, and he can get you pumped up. He had me fired up to play, and I'm well past my prime.
That would have been a mistake.
Yeah, I think, if anything, he has them headed in the right direction, and, he brings a new voice to the system or the program that I think they definitely needed.
Yeah. What's your take on Greencastle? You did the preview on them this week.
They're starting 11 on both sides, and they'll be really strong. Their lines with Gerardo Juarez and Denton Ensminger are really going to make them tough. Devin Schaefer switched from the leading running back to quarterback. Whether he can throw is going to be a big key for them, especially on, say, a 3rd and 7 they need to convert. But otherwise, their skill players are tough and their lines are tough. They just have to avoid injury.
Yeah. It's going to be a very interesting game Friday. Looking forward to it. Also on Friday, we have Shippensburg opening up the season at home against Middletown. That's a 7 o'clock game. James Buchanan's also at home, taking on Reading Central Catholic at 7. I don't think those teams have played before. And Waynesboro plays at Susquehanna Township at 7 o'clock. That could be a tough one for the Indians.
Starting with Ship, you just like to see how Tade Stadium comes off of his record-breaking season last year. I think he had over 1,700 yards. So hopefully he gets off to a good start in his senior year. JV and Reading Central Catholic seem like an odd couple. You would never guess that they would be playing in football.
That's a long trip.
I know Scotland played them in some sports, but not JV. So, and then Waynesboro is really going to have their hands full with Susquehanna Township.
Yeah, Township played Cumberland Valley pretty tough in the scrimmage last week. So, anyway, don't forget to catch Thursday Public Opinion for the special football guide. It's going to have season previews on all our local teams, also some area college teams, and the NFL teams, plus schedules for all those. In fact, complete NFL schedule and Division I college schedule. So that's in Thursday's PO. We'll be back next week for another football preview. Until then, enjoy the games.